Hey, what's up guys, aarava here and welcome back to an episode of my F1 2019 Manager Career Mode here for round number 11 at Season 2 for the Singapore Grand Prix. If you guys did miss the previous one, then be sure to go check the one out before you see this one. A very crucial episode that was for the championship's sake, and it means that, spoiler alert, Sebastian Vettel is back into second place now after that win, and we are now, well, what is that? 7 points off the top, and it was pretty bad before. It was 18, wasn't it, or something like that, so we've brought it back by quite some way. We're on 6 wins for this season. We're 60 points ahead of Ferrari in the Constructors, so Constructors looking ever more good. The drivers, we still have work to do, and we need to try and once again beat Hamilton. Like I said at the very end of the last episode, though, I'm not too worried about beating Alonso. I don't mind being beaten by him. I want to try and get Lewis first, because I think it seems that even though the Ferrari cars are better in the championship, and the Ferraris keep getting, you know, front row lockouts, or at the front row, the Mercs are definitely the ones that are doing better in the races. I mean, obviously, like I've pointed out, Hamilton is still not to be off the podium, which is ridiculous to me that he's actually, we're now 2/3 nearly the way through the season and he's not off the podium yet, so we have to try and beat him, and I need also Ricciardo to buck up a little bit and try and knock him off the podium maybe as well. We'll accept this interview then. Vettel had to apologise. Oh, it's the champagne question, isn't it? You're standing on the podium, you got to expect champagne on the podium. It's just something that happens. Right, so the rear wing has been built. That's cool. I forgot we were building a rear wing, I can't lie. So we're now going to build another rear wing, I think, because that's one of our lowest parts. Front wing we don't have the knowledge for. I'm going to build another one. Actually, hang on. Did I already build a great one? Current part, great. Knowledge available is epic. Hang on, if I've got knowledge available, which is epic, can't I unlock? Yeah, it says here we only have great and great for rear wing, but over here it's a bit glitched because it says available, knowledge available is epic, but it's not available. It's the great, the one we've got is already the one we've got available. So really, what else should we improve? I reckon we should continue working with the engine now for the last bit of the season then, because we're third now, we're slipped to third, and that was one of the best parts of our car last season, so I reckon we should just plow on then and continue doing that. And because we're doing it for next season, I think we should just use a risk level maybe, or we could actually, you know, even do this one and then minus the risk level here, so that could be a way to go about it. Let's check it out. So we've got plus 20 here, that's 201. We then add on 20 to the max, I think will be the best one, 221 or 236, and then add on to this one, 296, and then I can't remove the risk level. Let me see if anything's better. If I remove that and maybe add that on, that's 1316. So that is the best one we've got so far. Yeah, that is the best configuration, I think, of parts we've got going on. I'm just checking the numbers here. Yeah, that is the best part we got going on. That's not any better, is it? Nope, that's not better. Yeah, that is the best engine we can make right now. We've got Epic, though, as well, unlocked on the engine. So this is really just an iteration. So I may as well go for something like, I don't know, maybe that. And then that will be our maximum. There's a rule break of what? Oh, there's a risky low part here. So let's go with that. But then for the next one, I will then make an epic one, basically, if you know what I mean, because that's for next season, if that makes sense. So let's build this engine first. 175, that's one iteration done, and then we'll unlock the epic for next time. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. I didn't really word it correctly. That's my bad. But anyway, let's move on. So we just got this brand new rear wing. So let's remove this, add that on, add that to reliability. And we'll work on that swiftly. Actually, you know what? Let's move this all the way to one day before the Grand Prix. So we're still working on performance and the reliability. We've got new sponsors. We've got Slot 1. This is very important, Slot 1. That is a major sponsor to our car that this is doing. And 5-star appeal. Perfect timing with Vettel, Ricciardo, and our team marketability here. So we've got Petronas, or Red Bull. Petronas is a 43 million upfront payment. Let's break that down over the races they're giving us to. So I'm going to do enough zeros here. So 43 million divided by 28 races is going to be 1.5 per race. 1.9 per race is here, and that is the best deal. Red Bull's 1.8. 1.9, though, that's the better deal, and it's for a less amount, so that gets renewed faster. So we're going to go for that. That's going to be a big amount of money into our pot. So finances-wise, we're going to get 2.9 per race still, so it's still looking good on the sponsorship. And now we've got Petronas there, which works out, because our car, remember, a base delivery off the Mercedes, but making it yellow, so that kind of works out quite well, actually, and that looks nice on the sideboard there, to be fair. Pit crew, let's have a look here. Mistake percentage. Have we got some people that are resting up? All right, we can finally swap this guy back in. This guy needs a rest. Are there any good hires? Front jack, he's a good hire. We'll get him. These guys are useless, so I'm going to reject. Rear jack, reject. I may as well hire this guy just to give us a bit of, I don't know, just substitutions, basically. So I'm going to swap in this dude with... Oh, if it wants to scroll, could I scroll back up, please? I'm going to swap him in there. I'm going to now... Actually, you know what? Why isn't this guy good at anything else? Right, going to swap this dude in, give him a rest. 16. Swap him in with there. That's a little bit better. And then that's the same, isn't it? So I will just stick with that. So a bit of a slow pit stop because we've got a few people resting up, but that's fine. Right, move on then. We've got a political vote coming up for a 12 dry tyre selection. What do we have right now? Politics. Right, 12 tyres per weekend places a greater emphasis on tyre wear rates. I can't remember what I have now. I feel like we have maybe more to choose from. Do we? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to abstain from this because it doesn't matter to me. Right now, the tyre situation's okay for me. I'm not really bothered. And we've got 6, 4, 5 against. So we will be having 12 dry tyre choices for next season. I can't lie. I don't know what we've got right now. What do we have right now? We have 15. Okay, so there is going to be less tyres to choose from. That's fine by me, to be fair, because I end up with a lot of spare tyres anyway a lot of the time, so we'll move on. Right, so engine has been designed, so now we can go for another iteration there. Go back to the engine. Right, let's go for now the risky ones, basically. So we'll go plus there, risk level that one, and I still don't have an epic. Why don't I have an epic? I swear. Oh, I need to do even more iterations. I need to unlock one more iteration. To do. Maybe, oh god damn it. Right, so should I just go for another one, I guess? I don't know. Right, spending 1.5 million on another iteration of the engine. That one has a risky level, but I need to just get through the iterations now, so a bit frustrating in that kind of sense. I've now got this new engine, so I need to remove... Right, I'll keep the reliability on of that rear wing. I'll improve this. Let's remove the... What else is near to completion? This front wing, I reckon, so let's add that engine on, and that will get done 18 days before the race. Oh, okay, we just need to... I'm going to go like that, and I'll look at that for a little bit. 2 days. Quickly. Is that 76? Is that okay? 76%? Need a little bit more, I think. Right, that's 80. Let's remove that, and then let's do 1 day after the Grand Prix. That'll be 100%, so that should be fine. So 4 days should be... Okay, look, let's just do that, just in case. Add on. Come on. Gonna build the new engine. We'll get the 3rd or 4th iteration in. It's all very confusing. We'll basically finally be able to do an epic engine. Alright, so that's built. Okay, what's this? R&R. I've not been feeling myself recently. I think I need a short break to recharge my batteries. There's a fantastic spa. Okay, yeah, go on. Crack out the cucumbers, mate. Have a nice spa day. We can afford to send you there. Preview bites. We've got the new engine being built. That's done. Now we can make an engine, an epic one. Here we go. Right. Or can we? Why is that saying no? We've got an epic engine. We've done 4 iterations, right? Is that possible? I've not. I need to unlock. I need to do 4 iterations already. I thought I did 3 already. So what? On the next one, I can finally build an engine here. That is just not it. Right, we have to go to Singapore then. Engine debacles aside of getting iterations done. We move on then and press on to concentrating on the race. So, high tyre wear, we'll go for decent amount of super softs. We'll go for some soft tyres. I reckon we'll use a lot of mediums maybe as well. I don't know. Let's put 5 in just in case. Part fitting, we're going to go back to fit parts. Right. Brakes, we're going to keep the same for Vettel. Right, Vettel can keep this engine. Ricciardo can get a better engine. That's a little bit less reliable, but it's a better engine. Front wing, I will keep Vettel on that. Gearbox, I'll swap you two around. I don't mind that. I don't mind Ricciardo having the better gearbox here. It won't make too much of a difference. Rear wing, Vettel gets an upgrade, and Ricciardo gets an upgrade there. And then for the suspension, Ricciardo's already got the better upgrade, so that is fine. Also, what's the caveat there? That's weight stripping. We can't even do that in the championship, so... yeah, okay, that's fine. That's good with me. Ricciardo's content. That's cool. Race report, I don't believe said anything about rain. Maybe, possibly. 35% chance of rain. Probably not, I would say. Probably might end up being quite a clear one. So, let's go to Singapore. It is a crucial one. Again, need to beat Hamilton just to... you know, get that championship lead back. Right, taking practice. We definitely, I think, will be using the mediums this race by the looks of the tyre wear here. So, going to go out on race trim on the mediums, get that knowledge down, and also get the setup done. Setup from last year. I did save it from last year, so hopefully it should be a pretty okay setup. That can see them have a good one straight away as they come back in. Let's check it out there with Ricciardo's in first, then Vettel. Let's have a look-see here. Please, mate, this is literally your setup. It was saved from your car last year, Ricciardo, so it best be good. There we go. 2 excellents and a great. We can just go out then for 8 laps and run the knowledge. Vettel, though, what are you saying? It's a brand new car for you, so let's see what you're liking. Near enough, actually. 2 greats and 1 excellent. Want to maybe tweak that a little bit and try and get that to 2 excellents, although it is 96%. I don't know. Maybe a little bit more downforce, maybe? Tiny bit more? Might sway your opinion about that. Let's try that out for size. 8 laps, mediums, go. And I'll just sit back, relax, let them get the knowledge now, and then I'll pray that Vettel's tweak can give him the 2 excellence, or maybe even 3, you know? That would be quite good. Right, Ricciardo and Vettel are going to come in. They've got the level 3. Good timing as well, because they were nearly rounding the end of the lap there, so looking very good. So we're going to send Ricciardo out back again on the qualifying trim now, 3 laps and on supers. And then Vettel, let's have a look here. The tweak of the setup didn't do too much. Did it do anything to the number? Or no? 95 actually got worse, so let's use that setup again, 96, and maybe even go down lower downforce then if you want to go that way and see if that makes a difference there. So let's try that one for size. Quali, 3 laps, supers, go. Alright, we got level 3 on the quali and the super softs then, so we can bring them both in with 5 minutes to spare. And you can see now Vettel does have 2 excellents and a great there, so his setup's all done. Hopefully that'll be a good high percentage, 98%. Yeah, so we got there in the end, and so we're all good for quali now, and hopefully this could be a good one, both with high percentage numbers of the setup. Got all the knowledge we need, medium, super soft, race, and quali. I'm feeling good about this. This is a good vibe we got going on. We're ready to take on Hamilton and Alonso here. And it's a good sign right now in practice. Oh, speaking of the devil, I was about to say we're beating Hamilton in practice, but right now he's just set a better time. But he's on non-worn super softs though, so that he's got an excuse there to just go top. Why don't you? Alright, quali time, lads. It's time to do a good job out there and try and beat one Lewis Hamilton. Super soft quali trim. Setup's all good. Let's go. Alright, going to send... actually, you know what? We're going to wait, because the track will go up and there's no rain forecast. So we're going to just wait patiently, try and save tyres. You know what? I might even try, might try 1 lap here, actually, on softs. Don't have any knowledge on the soft tyres, but try and get through and save these super softs for later on in quali. And also the race, maybe. Right, Ricciardo comes through. It's P5 there, not too bad. Vettel even better. Wow, Vettel went a whole, what's that, 1.1 faster. Really good lap time there from Vettel, so both should be hopefully through into Q2. You can see the gap there from Ricciardo's to the knockoff zone is about A10, so I think we should be comfortably through into Q2 on those soft tyres. So successfully save some tyres then. Smart thinking there. Last minute, I was about to just send Ricciardo on super soft, and I thought, you know what? Hang on, why don't we just use the soft tyres? So done. Booked in. Right, Q2 time then, all still sunny. Track grip is... Ooh, no, it's going to rain. Quickly, send them out. Quickly, quickly. Super softs, go. Manual stations. Good thing I looked at the bloody forecast there, otherwise I wouldn't have done that. Right, go, go, go. Go. It's going to rain later. We need to send them out quickly, get the lap in. Okay, 35% chance of rain. It's coming in clutch right at the end here. So, I think they'll start their lap. I think halfway through their lap it might start raining, but at least they'll get 1 sector in of dry running. Here we go. The rain's going to start falling. Last sector's going to be a bit wet, but at least it'll be quick, I think. Across the line, there we go. That should be through. into Q3. Hamilton, unfortunately, also follows us through on that same methodology of doing a dry time there. So that's a little bit annoying. I was hoping maybe Hamilton got knocked out, but it looks like Alonso might be in trouble. He's on 2 greens, though. I think he's going to come through eventually. Let's see. Yeah, Alonso will make it through into Q3, as well as Hamilton, like I said. So no one really got caught out there, apart from maybe Gasly and the Red Bull Honda. But the rain comes down, and so that is it pretty much. I don't think anyone's going to improve really at the end of this session. So that will be the top 10 then. So the only shock really was Gasly. I was really hoping Hamilton would also have a shock exit, but he followed us on that same strategy of an early lap. Oh well, right, Q3 then. I don't know, will it rain in Q3, will it not? I would prefer some rain in Q3, maybe shake things up, give us a good chance, because right now Vettel's on faster than this session, so you never know, it could slow up Hamilton if there is some rain there to do another kind of, half wet, half dry lap. Q3, here we go, it is raining. Is it gonna, it is gonna settle off, so there's no point going out right now. Let's just chill, wait for the dry period to come back in, set a late lap, and then that'll be it, hopefully. So I don't know why these guys going in for some vanity laps, I guess, but there's no point really. Not gonna, unless the game's broken, you're not gonna go faster on these full wets or inters. Full wets for Kvyat only. It's gonna dry up now, and then we'll wait right to the end of the session when the track grip is at its highest, and then we'll send out for 1 lap glory. Or you know what? I actually might send them out right now, and we try and bring them back in for another one. Maybe. Let's see if we have enough timing. Maybe. Will we have enough time? Will we have enough time to do 1 lap and come back, go back out? I don't know. If it's a 3, I don't think we'll have enough time, I don't think we'll have enough time. Where's Ricciardo? Can I bring him in still? Yeah, we can. Right, bring them in. I'm going to abort this out lap. Going to send them out. I thought I could maybe do 2 runs, but no, alas, can't. Don't have the time. Right, wait for this one. And just wait for the track grip to go up, hopefully. Right, I've cut this fine with Vettel. I've cut this very fine. He's going to come through. It's the final minute there. He's coming through across the line with about 30 seconds to spare then to start his lap there. Ricciardo's starting his. Let's see. It's a green first second. At the moment, Carlos Sainz is on pole. Hamilton is gone faster, though. Alonso's going faster, so Hamilton's now on pole. It was quite glorious to see Sainz there for a second there. Alonso now looks like he might bag pole. Ricciardo with 2 greens. Let's see. Vettel with 1 green. That's not great signs for us for getting pole. Ricciardo's in P4, 1 second off the pace of Alonso there. Vettel is on 2 greens. He's 3/10 down. That'll bring us just behind Hamilton. That's unfortunate. Across the line, it is just behind Hamilton in P3. Alonso and Hamilton, the 2 championship rivals for Vettel on the front row. So in the end, it's we couldn't really do too much, could we? Yeah, that's a little bit annoying and frustrating, to be honest, but race day then, let's try and see if we can have a mega start with Vettel once again, try and jump Hamilton and Alonso. That'd be very ideal for us there with Ricciardo P5. I actually forgot, Verstappen got knocked out in Q1 then, it looks like, because Gasly got knocked out in Q2. So Verstappen must have had some sort of fluke there. Alright, race day. Come on, boys. We need to do this. We need to beat Hamilton. Right, we've got unlocked tyres because obviously it was wet, so we can go on whatever tyre we want. Now let's have a look at the strategy then for that. I think we'll start on super softs because a lot of people are going to be starting on supers. Yeah, a lot of people, everyone's starting on supers, so I think we'll start on supers as well. But let's see the choice there in tyres. 43 laps. These will only go 18, I think, really. So if we do 18, 28, 35, and then we need 8 laps on these supers. They're fresh supers, so they should go that way. So I think it's a 2-stop on supers to 2 sets of mediums, I think. So we'll be on mediums for longer, and therefore we'll take that knowledge through into the Grand Prix. But we'll start on super softs because I think that'll be the way to go. Although, you know what? I might try something different with Ricciardo and go on mediums to start off with, just to shake it up a little bit and see what we can do at the end of the race, maybe, with super softs then. So I'm going to go with that for Ricciardo. I'll start mediums for him. But with Vettel, I want to make sure I get ahead of Hamilton and Alonso early and try and do something that way. So let's go overtake mode. Overtake mode. Let's do this, boys. We need to do this for the championship. Come on, Seb. Come on. Here we go to 5 red lights to the Singapore Grand Prix. Second row of the grid. 3rd place. 5 red lights are out and we're underway. And it's a okay-ish start to turn 1 side by side with Ocon. Down to P4. We need some more, Vettel. We're down to 4th place. Ocon is now going for the lead. Hamilton's down to 2nd after initially being the lead for a few seconds. Alonso's now back into 2nd. Everyone's crisscrossing for 2nd place, clearly. But Vettel's still there, P4. He could still get the jump on Hamilton. Come on. Where is he? When ERS is available, I need to deploy it straight away. Right, 2nd lap. Come on. Stick close, stick close. Right. No, not yet. Not yet. Not using ERS yet. We're going to wait till that back straight. As we come through the loop, we're right there. Right, ERS it. Let's go. Let's go. Get Hamilton. There we go. Nice stuff. Right, save ERS now. Let's get away. Use a bit more. Oh, don't. No, don't. You made a mistake there. Keep it going. Keep it going. Right, nice. Right, go neutral then. Conserve, actually. My bad. Conserve. Conserve. Let's go high for you. And let's try and calm this down a little bit on the tyre temps. But we're in third place. We're beating Hamilton. That's at least something. Right, lap 6. Hamilton is hounding us a little bit as we come through this swing. And I use some ERS here. Push away. Because I need to maintain this lead on Hamilton. Meanwhile, Ricciardo's doing a good job in 5th place, actually, you know. He's got ERS to burn as well, so I may as well use a bit there. Try and catch up a little bit to Hamilton, perhaps. Pressurise him a little bit from the medium tar side of things, you know. And meanwhile, Alonso's pressurising Ocon for the lead. So, looking okay here, looking okay. If Ocon won the race, I wouldn't mind, actually. Take points off Alonso. And at this moment in time, we are pushing Hamilton off the podium. So, I thought about Ricciardo being the one that would help me push Hamilton off the podium for once. Could be his teammate Ocon for once, but... Right, tyre temp's looking okay now, so we can go back to neutral, I think, and save fuel and go overtake mode. Right, I'm going to start pushing flat out now, Vettel, because we've got probably 1.5 laps to go until we come in. So we're going to really start pushing this then, gaining 6 tenths, worn tyres, that's cool, 8 tenths gained. Looking good, looking good. We're getting on Alonso here. This is very good. Keep going, Vettel. Keep going. Need to make sure we put pit stop. Right, medium tyre, park action's fine. Charge that battery up, fast pit stop. Let's go. Right, where are we now? We're coming onto this back straight. Here we go. Use ERS and pushing on. Gaining 1/10 there on that lap, on that sector. Come in. Right, we're going for an undercut here with Ocon as well. Right, please no mistake on this pit stop, lads. Good stuff. Great stuff, people. Auto. Let's go. Meanwhile, Ricciardo, what are you on? Overheating tyres. Let's conserve those. Use some hybrid mode as well. Save some fuel. And then go ERS pushing. Keep ahead of them, please. Keep ahead of them. Loose wheel nut. Oh, that's a big crash there. A lot of sparks going on for Carlos Sainz there with a loose wheel. I've never seen that. I really haven't ever seen a loose wheel nut animation on the game yet. But that's cool. Right, so Sainz got an issue. Vettel, we are right behind Alonso. He's on super softs. Hamilton's on worn super softs. So let's see how this goes. Let's go neutral. I'll use ERS now on this back straight. Try and push ahead and try and catch Alonso napping. We get ahead of Ocon at least. That's something. We'll keep on going on and try and close up on Alonso if we can. Right, sit rep on lap 18. The rain is coming a little bit. I didn't see the rain forecast, but rain is coming, and we're still out in first place with Ricciardo. He's on that same set of mediums that he started the race on. So I did not look at the forecast at the very start of this race. I probably would have seen this rain to come. So in that case, with Vettel, I'm going to push on real quick. And need to use hybrid mode. Let's go high and just burn the tyres. Because if we're going to come in for intes for a little bit, then we may as well just push the hell out of them. Ricciardo's in a very good spot, I've got to say right now. Because he can pit in onto those intes. And then basically still be leading the Grand Prix, I think. So I'm going to pit in now, I think. Onto intes. I think that makes sense. Because we're going to have to be on intes for a while. For at least 5-6 laps. I think it's worthwhile to come in for intes. So pit in. Fast pit stop. Charge up. Use all the ERS we can, and we could be in a very good spot with Ricciardo, actually, instead here. So pit in. Is Alonso coming in? Alonso's not coming in. I'll stay out with Alonso, with Vettel, just to try and cover him off a little bit, to be honest. Right. Ricciardo's in. No mistake on the pit stop. That's good. Right. Use all the ERS once we come around this bend. Tyres overheated for Vettel. That's fine. Ricciardo, where are you, mate? Right, use ERS all off that corner. Right, Vettel, what are we saying? Is Alonso going to pit? If Alonso pits, I pit. If he doesn't pit, I don't pit. It's all very confusing. Right, let's go conserve. Bring these tyre temps back down a little bit. Alonso is not going to pit. I'm going to stay out with him. Right, Ricciardo is catching me on these inters. And we're only, like, just at the start of the wet period. So I'm going to pit in on inters. I'm going to pit in. I think it's worth it. Right, we're going to come out in third, so we may as well. Recharge batteries. Let's go super low on the fuel, please, and save all that fuel. Good timing as well. Releases Ricciardo towards Alonso then. Go hybrid mode for Ricciardo. Let's go chase after Alonso, Rick Bobby. Vettel drops down to third. That's fine. Pit stop. Please no mistake. Please no mistake. Good stuff. Start in fourth place. Still out ahead of Hamilton. That's good. Right. Save fuel. Go attack. And then use ERS down this straight. And then go to hybrid. Save fuel. Save fuel now, mate. And Alonso's pit. Alonso did pit. Alonso pit onto another set of supers, though. So it's still damp out there. Let's push like a stabbed rat with Vettel. Try and get Alonso if we can. But I need to save fuel as well. I've saved a lot of fuel, actually, now. I'm good now. I can go high. Ricciardo. Ricciardo needs to save fuel. His tyres overheated. That's fine. The wet tyres will stop working probably in a few laps. Vettel's just overtaken Alonso. There was a driver mistake, but he's done it. He's into second place. And so let's keep on pushing on now, please. Keep pushing on, Vettel. Let's use ERS off this corner. Push away. Good stuff. Hybrid. Hybrid. Right, there's 17 laps left. That was pretty much perfect for medium tyres for Ricciardo. We got the knowledge on mediums as well. Let's pit in with Ricciardo now, please. He's lost some time. He's only lost like maybe half a second maybe on that in-lap. Right, come in on very worn inters. Vettel will continue on for one more lap, I think. One more lap. Let's go. One more lap, please, mate. Keep going. Mistake on the rear jack for Ricciardo. That's not great, but he's still out in second place. Oh, that's close. That's mighty fine. That is mighty fine. And Vettel's on inters now. You know what? I didn't think I'd ever be doing this. Team orders. Let Ricciardo through, Vettel. Let Ricciardo through. He's on the faster strategy now. He needs to save fuel as well whilst doing it. Let him through, mate. Let him through. Right, keep going, mate. Keep going. Ricciardo, push off a little bit with the ERS. Go hybrid mode. Right, Vettel, you need to come in for mediums. Recharge battery. Fast pit stop. Good. Save fuel, please. And hybrid mode on the way in. Right, he lost 2 seconds there. That's fine. That's fine. Please, good pit stop. Please, good pit stop. Come on. Come on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Out in 4th place. We are out in 3rd place, I should say. Ahead of Hamilton. Behind Alonso. But, crucially, on a better tyre strategy. Let's go auto. Use that ERS. And then let's start saving, please. Go medium. Go neutral. You go back to conserve. You go high. Well, actually, overtake mode. You go high. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're 1st and 3rd. And Alonso's surely got to pit again. We're looking very good. Right, Alonso's pit. Alonso's pit. It's a 1-2 for Renault. Ricciardo's 1st place. Vettel 2nd. The rain here in Singapore has really helped us out massively. And I didn't think I was going to be saying that Ricciardo's the one in 1st place. But there he is. Need to start pushing a little bit more with Vettel. Pushing on. Please stay ahead of Alonso, Vettel. We need to do that. That'd be amazing. We stay ahead of Vettel. If we stay ahead of Alonso, that's doubly amazing then for the championship for us. We've got a lot of fuel to burn. We're +1. So I'm burning quite a lot right now. 10 laps remaining. Let's go down to high and let's just eke out this fuel then. Eke it out. Eke it out. Sip it. Sip it. Right, sit rep. 4 laps remaining. Ricciardo's in 1st. He's saving a lot of ERS. May as well go auto and use some of that, to be honest. ERS fully charged. There you go. Use some of that Sunny Jim to your advantage, mate, please, and try and keep that lead, because you deserve it, to be fair, Ricciardo. He's had a tough whole season. We've had to sacrifice his races. We did sacrifice his race last race, remember. We gave all the better parts to Vettel last episode to get him the win. It's only actually fair, in a way, poetic, that Ricciardo now is rewarded with a race win instead of Vettel this race. But still, if Vettel can finish 2nd, that'll be better. In terms of, you know, we're still going to be beating Alonso and Hamilton. So it's a win-win-win situation, really, for everyone here involved. So we're just got to keep on going. 4 more laps left and just keep this ahead of Alonso. I'm trying to mimic what he's doing on the tyres. As when he backs up, I'm backing up. And when he's using fuel, I'm going to try to use fuel as well. Final lap of the Grand Prix, then. For our drivers, may as well go full out attack, then. Use all of that. Use all of that, Vettel, please. Just go full out attack, then. Push on. And come through for what will be an amazing, amazing result here. Ricciardo, against all odds, on the medium tyre strategy at the start of this Grand Prix, is going to come through to win the Singapore Grand Prix. Fantastic work, Rick Bobby. Fantastic. And it's a 1-2 for Renault. Vettel comes in 2nd. Beats Alonso. Beats Hamilton. That's the championship lead, I think. Back at it again, I think. 18 points to Hamilton's 12. I think, ooh, you know what? I think we might just be, I think Hamilton might still have the lead, you know. We've got 18 points. Hamilton's off the podium for once, but he's still got 12 points. So I think that's what's that, a 6-point difference. So I think we're 7 points off. So I think Hamilton, you know, he might still have the lead of the championship here, unfortunately. But it's a lot better. It's a lot better. 1 point in it. 1 point in it. And a 1-2 solidifies the constructors situation we're in as well. So that, all in all, can't complain. Bloody amazing race. Great stuff there. Amazing stuff. Good stuff with Ricciardo. Who knew? start on medium tyres was the way to go for him. So, gold and silver trophy. Championship-wise, yeah, we're 1 point now behind Hamilton. This is getting close, very, very close. And Ricciardo now is still in P4, solidifying himself. He's a bit in no man's land, really. Constructors, though, we've now extending our lead to 78 points. So the Constructors are looking stronger and stronger by the day. It's just a question mark of if we can win the drivers with Vettel, really. But amazing, amazing race. 1-2. It's been a long while since we had a 1-2. I can't actually, I don't even remember the last 1-2 we had. Did we even have a 1-2 before? With Vettel's wins in the past? I don't even know. I can't remember. We're going to have a look at that. So let's see here. 3.9 in the bank. Looking very, very good. A lot of good money in the bank there. And have a look at the standings. Did we ever get a 1-2? No. I think that might be the first 1-2. Yep, that is our first Renault 1-2, actually. Our very first 1-2. We never got a 1-2 when Vettel won his races. It was always someone else in second place. Kudos then to our lads. Our first 1-2 for Renault. Good stuff there. So guys, on that happy note, be sure to smash the like button if you did enjoy the episode. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. I've been aarava. I hope you enjoyed your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.